GearNetwork.com.
This is a Gear Network production.
I am the greatest. The greatest.
JC Money.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this Get Ready America blurb here on the Gear Radio Network. My name is John Cimino, a.k.a. JC Money. I am here with you, and this is just a quick blurb. This isn't a Get Ready America episode, and this is not a Talking Wrestling episode. However, there are some wrestling-related things that I kind of wanted to talk about and bring to attention here. So, there's been a trend recently, a trend that I have noticed I'll dare say the past 3 weeks, and that is the introduction of, or the inclusion of GoFundMe. And what could GoFundMe do for pro wrestling? You see, there was a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, I personally had a GoFundMe account set up with the intention to upgrade, request donations from our listeners to upgrade our studio. After taking a look at some of the different campaigns that were on GoFundMe, I kind of thought to myself, more or less, thought, what was the purpose of me having a GoFundMe account when there are people that are, needing help with bills because they have an illness? Cancer was one of the ones that I saw a lot of, and that's, near and dear to me because I currently have a friend that's battling cancer right now, and they have a GoFundMe set up so that way they could help pay the bills because disability only covers so much. So I see people, that are victims of illness or wounded warriors that have their accounts set up, because they're recovering, they can't make ends meet, or anything. Natural disasters happened, and there are people that are set up on GoFundMe to help raise these things. Then you get the people, and this is a shoot here. Then you get the people, especially in the West. Again, Western New York wrestling. You are a unique fucking breed. Let me tell you, okay? Because for every bit of good that comes out of Western New York wrestling, whether it's the IWF shows or the UPW shows or the ESW shows, or there are things that are being done right. For everything that's being done right, we take, as a Western New York wrestling program, we take that backwards 5 steps when you have the Troy Buchanans and Princeton Royals of the world that are going ahead and setting up GoFundMes for the most ridiculous freaking reasons. And I'm going to get loud and I'm going to get heated on this. And I hope that this is forwarded to them, because I absolutely am talking about the Troy Buchanans or WNY Pasquales or whatever the fuck you call yourself, and the Princeton Royals, whom I have no issue with Antonio Jackson, the guy that plays Princeton Royal or Shotgun Jackson or whatever his name is. And he has put me over quite a bit on his podcasting network. And so as far as the person, I don't have any personal issues with him. However, I question his judgment on a couple of different things. The way he's been handling his wrestling career, his aspiring wrestling career, for example. Not the way that I would have gone about it. Tiger Smith has covered that in depth. So go to UWC Network and listen to Tiger Smith and his thoughts on Shotgun Jackson there. But I'm talking about specifically the GoFundMe shit. Troy Buchanan puts out there, help raise money to bring back BCW. And I don't know, why people aren't speaking out a little more about this verbally. I mean, they're typing it away on social networking, and it's gaining mainstream. Now, I don't want to say mainstream, but it's gaining steam in the wrong direction, which is good, because setting up a GoFundMe account to fund a independent pro wrestling show that you've opened and closed repeatedly is completely asinine. If you cannot, here's the plain and simple truth, and this is for anybody that's aspiring to be a promoter. If you are looking to be a promoter, have the fucking money to run the show. Don't expect people to give you money so you can run a show that's not going to be a good enough investment. You're going to close in 3 months anyways, if that. If you can't afford, you can't promote. It's as simple as that. So using an open forum like GoFundMe to try and bring back BCW is fucking stupid. In layman's terms, it's fucking stupid. You should be ashamed of yourself that you even went that step. And the fact that you put it out there and out for people to critique and see, you can't get mad at that. You can't get mad at the fact that you're getting criticized by me or anybody for opening that stupid GoFundMe to do that. Again, if you can't afford to run a promotion, don't run a fucking promotion. It's as simple as that. Then I see Antonio Shotgun Jackson, whatever the hell he's calling himself. He's still Princeton Royal to me, so. And he's using a GoFundMe account to try and send his family on a boat tour for New Kids on the Block. I guess I don't know. For someone who referred to me as an inspiration and as someone that they look to for, I don't know, in the wrestling life, they viewed me as he put it on one of his podcasts. Shotgun did. I could tell you right now, I would never go onto a page like GoFundMe, which again has different accounts for different people battling terminal illnesses or recovering from natural disasters. Things like that. Things that they really could use the help. Terminal illnesses. People dying from cancer. People battling cancer and are going to have the power cut off in their house because they're too busy not working, battling cancer. They have people. They have GoFundMes for people to help donate. So if I'm looking, and this is just a general question here. If I am looking at a GoFundMe page, if I have an extra 20 or 30 bucks in my pocket and I feel like being charitable, and I go to GoFundMe.com and I see, let's go help support me and my family going on the New Kids on the Block boat tour, or here, help me rerun this shindy that closed down years ago because I burned every fucking bridge I had, or hey, I'm battling cancer. Disabilities cut my pay in half because it's been X amount of months and I can't make rent. I'm asking for help. What do you think I'm going to do with that $30? I don't give a fuck about your boat. I don't give a fuck about your shindy. I give a fuck about that person's life. That's what GoFundMe is about. That's what crowdsourcing is about. Crowdsourcing is about asking for help from the public when you can't otherwise do it your fucking self. If you are too goddamn lazy to work and get a ticket on a boat for a boat ride, or work and save and work and work and save and spend and promote your fucking shindy, that's on you. But don't go onto a GoFundMe page where people who are dying or people who fought for our country and are hurt and have PTSD and are dying. People are dying and they are asking for help to live a little bit longer, legitimately. And you're posting your own selfish shit on there. That I have a major, major problem with. If anybody that is listening to this thinks of donating to any of those fucking campaigns, you're an idiot. There's no way of putting it as you're an idiot. Or any campaign like that, because I've seen help support trips to Las Vegas, help support me getting a new car because I'm fucking lazy. Help support, this or whatever. And again, before anybody says, JC, you did this too, you're right. I did set up a GoFundMe for Gear Network, and I promptly put it down or took it down and disabled the account when I realized exactly the magnitude of that page, of the GoFundMe page. If you want to donate to me, I've got a PayPal account set up with buttons on the GearNetwork.com website. You can go ahead and do that. That's a little more feasible, I think. But to use a crowdsourcing site, and again, I have a friend that's battling cancer right now, so it's very, very personal to me when I see bullshit like that on there. And people that are supposed to be my peers, quote unquote, or mutual friends either doing very little or saying nothing about it publicly. Let this be your awakening. Do the fucking work. Trust me, when you do work, you can reap the benefits, and you can go to bed knowing and wake up the next morning knowing that you did what you had to do, you did your part, you worked hard, and you reaped the benefits. That's it. I couldn't live with myself if I asked people for help to take my family on a vacation. I couldn't do that. I wouldn't be able to look at myself in the mirror and say, damn, I am a man. I am a man because I asked others to do shit that I want to be done, but I asked others to do it. Yes, it's a very passionate thing, and and you know what? I don't really give a fuck. You don't like it? You don't like what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I give a fuck about those people that legit need the help that GoFundMe provides, that will keep their lights on another month, that'll help pay for some of the treatments that they're going through for cancer, help pay for some of the chemo treatments that insurance may not cover, that may help that wounded warrior with PTSD just get by a little bit. Yeah, that's who I give a fuck about. I don't give a fuck about your stupid promotion. I don't. You failed twice at it. Third time's not the charm for you. I'm afraid I have to break it down to you. That's bullshit. Do the work. Be a man. Both of you. Be a man. Do the fucking work. And reap the rewards. Do the work yourself. Post it yourself. Just do it yourself. If this is going to be if this right here ends up being the chip on your shoulder that makes you do it, I'm happy to have done it. That's about all I got for now. Needed to vent. This needed to be said, and I wanted to put up an extra podcast, so here you go. So this little blurb. I know I said it was a Get Ready America blurb earlier on, but Facebook.com/TJCMoney. You're on here, you're listening, you like it. Go ahead, comment below. If you defend it, comment below. I welcome it. If you're with me, cool. Take a stand up, and do what's right. This is John Cimino, a.k.a. JC Money. Good night now.
The preceding presentation has been brought to you by the Gear Network.